Decided to try and do a getaway to St. George, but guess what fucking happened to us? And now we had to hire a tow truck to come and get us. Fuck our life.
How you doing?
Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Chuy Velasquillo. If you haven't already done so, please like and subscribe my videos. And further ado, let's get started. So, this day was not really planned. We were at home. It was about 12-ish, 12:30-ish. We were trying to see, like, you know what? Let's do like a one-day trip. Somewhere where it's not too far, but not too close. We're like, you know what? Let's brainstorm. So we sat there and we brainstormed. And we came up with Lake Havasu, Mesquite, Mount Charleston, do a cabin up there. St. George, Laughlin.
We almost did Disneyland.
Disneyland, we're going to do Disneyland, but I'm like, you know what? That's not really like a one-day trip. You kind of have to do like a couple of days out there because it's a really big park and the lines are long. And obviously, we want to get most for our money if we do that. So we scratched that one out. And on top of that, it was like 4 hours. The other one that was a little longer too and sounds quite exciting was San Diego, but again, it was a long drive. I think it's like 5 hours and 30 minutes to 6 hours, and of course with traffic a lot longer. So we definitely scratched California out and we decided to come to St. George. Me thinking it was going to be a short trip, an hour and 30 minutes, you know, not so bad. You can bust that one out quick. And 45 minutes in, we are passing Mesquite, 10 minutes northern or north from Mesquite. We hear it was like a thump.
Like a thump.
It was like a thump on the side of the car. We're like, it's nothing. Probably 2 minutes after, we see the little tire mark sensor, or what's that thing?
The tire pressure reader on your dashboard.
Yeah. So that came up, and at first it was what, 30,
Yeah.
29,
Yep.
25,
Fast.
24,
Counting down.
32.
That's up.
Just kidding. And 12, 9, 8. Boom. Next thing you know, my car's limping. We're swerving, bitch. Surfboard. Fucking Beyonce just came out of nowhere. We're like, whoa, what's happening? We're not in Cozumel right now. We can't be doing backflips. So, we ended up pulling over. We find out what happened. The tire popped. And not really popped. It's more like a puncture. And it obviously deflated the tire. So, me thinking, I already knew this, but somehow I just didn't think. You know, because I was panicking. I was so distraught. I was scared. I was like, we're pretty much on the road here. And there's no service, by the way. Service in the middle of like, what was there like a canyon or something?
It was like right before the mountain, so.
Yeah, so there was no service in that little area. So I'm panicking. And then Gino's like, don't you have a spare? I'm like, yeah, I have a spare. Me thinking I have a spare because my car is a 2013 Chevy Malibu. I'm like, it must have a fucking spare. So we go to the back. We lift the little thing in the back trunk. What would you call that thing?
I don't know, what do you call that?
Well, whatever a flap that covers the bottom
where the spare's supposed to go.
Yeah, where the spare's supposed to go. And we lift it, and it's like this air compactor thing. And I guess within the air compactor, it had some kind of liquid that is supposed to help you patch up the hole while you get to the nearest tire shop or wherever the hell you need to go to get it fixed. So we pull it out. We're trying to figure out how the hell it works. We connect it, and it is not working. The freaking tire is still flat, and we're like, the hell with this. So there's the exit. We're literally probably 500 meters away from, no, maybe less, maybe like 100 meters away from the next exit. So we're able to drive the car slow to be able to get off. While this is happening, we're obviously yelling at each other. I was yelling at him, telling him it was his fault for not paying attention on the road. Like, dude, pay attention. You're the reason we're going through this. I mean. So, we finally were able to pull over. Again, it's like a dead zone. There was no fucking service. So we're like literally running around like idiots trying to find service. We're able to get a little spot. And then Gino's like automatically thinking that my car or my insurance covers roadside assistance. Me thinking, oh, it must be something that's a norm that should cover it or whatever. So Gino in this time is... What were you doing?
I was running looking for...
Oh, there was like a tow yard right where we got off. So he was able to like, he sort of walked slash
I
ran over there.
In sandals.
I don't think he ran because it took a long time. But that's besides the point. So there I am struggling with the customer service rep lady, and she's like yelling at me because she can't hear me. I'm like, bitch, I can't hear you. Like, it's super windy. 2, it's really hard to find service out here. 3, it's fucking hot. 4, it's fucking hot. So I'm stressing the fuck out because she can't hear me and she's trying to ask me my policy, and my policy is at my car. I can't run to my car. I already ran all the way over here to try and find service. So I was livid. And then Gino comes back and he's telling me, oh, look, they said this. What did they say?
It was a 24-hour tow yard with tire service and all kinds of stuff promoting, and then we called and they said they didn't actually, it wasn't true. So
false advertisement.
False advertisement.
But they told you
that there was a place near town about 10 minutes away.
10 minutes away, back.
So we had to call, find service again.
Find service again.
Call the tow truck.
By this time, I had already hung up with...
Oh, he gave up.
I gave up with my insurance thing because I was able to get internet service too. So then I was able to log into my account, and then I find out that I don't have roadside assistance. So guess what I'm fucking doing when we get back home? I am adding roadside assistance to my fucking policy. I just spit. Anyways, so we call this tow service in Mesquite, and they gave us like a 30-minute wait. Luckily, the guy, I don't know if he full throttled it, but he got there in like less than 15, which is awesome, and we thank him for that. That was pretty cool of that. Then we drive, or he drives us, of course, towing the car to Walmart. We're able to buy a tire, get a new tire on that rim, boom, and we drive here, get to Texas Roadhouse, or get to our hotel, get in the hotel, check in, come up to the room, of course. Excuse me, drinking beer doesn't really help. Shower, got ready, and then we went to Texas Roadhouse. We made it on time, and we had the best freaking food ever.
Amazing.
Worth the drive.
Wow,
worth the hassle. But again, we highly recommend this place. It's super delicious. Their little breads are super soft and warm. They melt in your mouth. Super orgasmic, and their little cinnamon butter cream or something like that. You use it to obviously put on your bread,
buns.
And it is amazing. Phenomenal. Huge. I recommend it. So I know we're gonna get one out in Las Vegas, Nevada, so definitely be on the lookout if you don't want to make the drive that we did. This was part of my week and a half, or I call it my birthday week birthday celebration, because my birthday is coming up in a couple days, but it's more than what a lot of people are used to, so they tend to criticize, but it's okay. I like to live lavish when it comes to that. And the other reason why I like to do that is because I have a couple of friends that can't really make it to certain things, so I kind of have to make like events for certain friends to be able to attend to them, so they can certainly participate in my what? Festivities. So yeah, that pretty much narrows down our so-called super quick day trip, which ended up being a little longer than we thought because of our little tire situation. But we are very thankful that we did not die because
Yeah,
we've heard
yeah.
horror stories where tires actually blow up and they can't control the car.
We
They
got really
swerve,
lucky.
they roll over, and then they die.
We
So,
actually it
I'll
pumped
get hurt.
right before an exit,
yeah,
and right before one of the last exits in a mountain
Yes.
in a very narrow,
which was awesome.
uphill.
I mean, not awesome, but
and we were close to town. We got pretty lucky, even though it felt pretty shitty. So
yeah. So yeah, and it was pretty expensive too. What was supposed to be a not so expensive trip, that the towing was
we
not
could have
so
went
cheap.
to Disneyland,
We could have went to Disneyland, but oh well.
but then we would have needed money for the tire and Disneyland. So good thing we didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Just carry a spare.
Carry a spare, and if you don't have a spare, make sure you have roadside assistance. And if you do have roadside assistance, make sure you have service. Because if you don't have service, bitch, you can fucking take some fucking paper, put some black ink on it, or you know what? Cut some piece of rubber, burn that bitch, and make like fucking smoke signals. Sa. You fucking Morse code. I need help. And make sure you work those arms because you don't want them flapping. Oh, you see, mine don't really flap because I work out. Ugh.
Mine don't flap. Do they?
Turn them sideways. Exactly.
Ew, gross.
Fly like a bird.
Can you edit that out?
Anyways. Well, on to the next chapter as we were just chilling here on our room watching TV and going through our phones. We've noticed that a video came up about what... Are you mocking me?
No.
I'm really not trying to use my hands. I hardly use my hands whatsoever. I see a lot of other people like to use their hands while they talk. I don't do that. So unless I'm showing houses, then I like to let people see what's over there, what's up there, and what's down here.
What?
So,
Whoa, why are you showing people what's down there?
I'm already sweating because I'm feeling this. Oh well. Anyways, yeah. So the video was about, what was it? It was like kind of like a rundown of what gay people go through, and it's very, very true. We go through it every single day when we're out and about or just hanging out with like friends or people that we barely meet. One of those is that we are basically brothers to them. We tell them that we're not, and they literally sit there trying to see if we're cousins, uncle and nephew, something that has to be in that family tree perspective. And it's like, no.
Is that like code
We-
to figure out if people are gay?
Yeah, is that what you guys
People?
straight people do? Like, hey, is that your brother? No. They're fucking gay. They plow each
Why
other.
don't you just ask if we're gay?
Yeah, why don't you just ask us that? That's even more offensive. Wow.
Yeah.
So-
gay, being gay is gross. Ew.
L. And then the other one, who's the top? Who's the bottom? Who's the pitcher? Who's the catcher? Who's the pillow biter? Who the fuck asks who's the pillow biter? I'm like, bitch, do you like to get your coochie in while you're getting your little clit rubbed and get slapped in the face and choked on and pulled your hair with that really damaged hair? I don't even know half of you girls let your hairs get pulled. Like, all that damage you guys do with like straightening and curling it and blow drying it, I would not let someone pull my hair. I'm already telling you. What's the other one? Oh, when we check into rooms, I obviously do it to where it's supposed to be a king bed because it's us. We don't need another bed. It's just us. We can share the bed. We sleep in the same bed. But no, they automatically assume that we want two beds and that we made a mistake, that is not okay. I was like, no, I'm okay with the king bed. Oh, no, but we have queens, no need to worry. I was like, excuse me?
You just call us queens?
I don't do that.
Just because we're gay?
Yeah, I don't have makeup on. Only if it's Halloween or Easter or Thanksgiving or Christmas or big holidays because I need to look good.
EDC.
Hide the blemishes. Oh, EDC too.
It's a Friday night.
Friday night. Sunday evening.
Sunday evening.
Who knows? Cocktail Monday.
Hump day.
What?
Oh.
So yeah. So I think those are the only ones. Oh, the other one. My favorite. When they ask us to be their... No, that they want to be our surrogate. It's like, bitch, what makes you think I want little demon kids walking and running around me right now? Too soon for that. I see some of my friends' kids and the hell they go through, and that itself is birth control. But yeah, that pretty much sums it up. I want to say, let us be. We're not related. We're not brothers. We're not cousins.
At least that we know of.
We don't have this. We have nowhere near the same last name.
It's true.
So that would be really disturbing if we find out that we're like cousins twice removed. Which I don't even know how that would work on the family tree. But
Yeah, I'm just kidding. We're not related.
So, if you guys want more videos, or if you guys want us to do certain things or
Pitch ideas.
pitch ideas to us, certainly comment on the comments below. And if you like this video, certainly give us the fame that we need. Share this video, like it, and subscribe it. And stick it through, okay? Thank you.